Hi everybody, thanks for being here today. Ursula K. Le Guin said, it's good to have an end to journey towards, but it's the journey that matters in the end. So let's paint a picture together. Imagine this is your first time visiting Durham, and you just landed and checked into your cool Airbnb somewhere on the south side of town, and you're meeting friends for beer and trivia at Full Steam Brewery later on. And you have maybe 3 or 4 hours to kill in this new place that you've never been before. You probably want to discover some cool Bull City things to do. Sure, there's Yelp, but you want a more authentic, less touristy experience. More Bull City burgers than Red Robin. More bagel bar, less Dunkin' Donuts. That's what makes travel so magic, right? So how do we find more authentic things to do? And what if time and routing aren't on the top of your list for how you want to explore Durham? Maybe you'd be willing to wander around a bit for an excellent bookstore or bakery or brewery. Well, I'd like to introduce to you localgems.io. It's a walking exploration app that celebrates the journey as much as the destination. It's mobile-based and allows you to discover hidden gems in whatever city you're in, while guiding you towards your next dinner reservation, coffee meeting, or group tour. It comes with a list of curated locations in each city called gem lists. And users can also create their own lists of favorite places, save them to the app, and share them with friends via SMS. Now I'm excited to toss this over to Peter, who will begin talking about how Local Gems does all this. Thanks.
Thanks, Steve. So in creating a navigation app, we had this unique challenge of trying to create a navigation app which doesn't actually tell you this is how you get to your destination. Our solution to this is a destination compass. So as you open the map, you can see there's a round circle showing a blue dot, which signifies where you are in your immediate vicinity. And what we can do is add our own custom destination to the map. So I'm going to add in, let's say, Full Steam Brewery, one of my favorites. And you can see an arrow appears around our circle. That arrow is going to point to our destination, no matter what direction I'm facing, left or right. And that will update as I move closer to my destination. So we can zoom and change the map as well if we want to. And you can see our final destination is signified by a star right there. But if I've moved around the map and I want to move back and recenter to myself, I can click this crosshair button. And we've also got an info icon on the top left, which explains every aspect of the app if you do need it. We can click that there. It explains everything in detail. We've also got a field of view in the top right. That tells you what direction you're facing in relation to the map. So the map's always oriented north, but that cone of focus will show you what direction you're facing. We also have our final location in the bottom written here, as well as the distance to that location. And once you're done exploring, you've chosen your own route, but maybe you need to get there, you're running out of time, you can click that Google Maps icon in the bottom right, which will give you walking directions, fastest walking directions to your destination. So I'm going to hand this over to Sean to talk to us about gem lists and how they work.
Thanks a lot, Peter. So we wanted to allow locals with intimate knowledge of their city to be able to share some of their favorite places with us. The kind of places that you don't necessarily find on Yelp, but that actually truly represent what a city has to offer. These are the kind of hole-in-the-wall places that are amazing and unique, but have yet to be discovered. So to do this, we created gem lists. Lists of places, often with a theme, such as dog-friendly establishments, eclectic tea shops, or businesses that are especially accessible. Users easily create and apply gem lists using our single-page web app. Users also vote on their favorites, and the best gem lists rise to the top. To do this, we needed to create an API with Django REST framework to store and retrieve this information. We also implemented a custom search to allow users to be able to quickly find what they're looking for. We wanted our page to be highly responsive to user input. So we used Vue.js to update the page dynamically as users add, edit, delete, and apply gem lists. we also wanted users to be able to quickly share some of their favorite gem lists with other users. So we encoded custom links, depending on the type of phone being used, that when clicked on the other end, will load our app and bring that shared gem list to the forefront. So when we were building these features, we didn't just want them to work, we wanted them to be swift and efficient. So with that in mind, I'd like to hand it off to Max to tell you a little bit more about some of the challenges that we faced and how we overcame them.
Thanks, Sean. Well, through our success, we did encounter a few road bumps along the way. One of our challenges is that we wanted our compass arrow to point in the right direction of our selected destination. Calculating the distance and heading towards a destination involved taking into account 2 different coordinates on the globe, as well as which direction the user might be facing. Utilizing trigonometry and our phone's compass data, we were able to solve that problem and now have the arrow move in any direction of any selected destination. Our second challenge is we want our app to support multiple platforms. So what we did is we had to take into consideration that there would be different operating systems, aspect ratios and screen sizes, cross-browser differences, as well as sensor data, so that our app would support any platform, any device. To do that, we had to do extensive user testing, both inside the classroom and then outside in the real world. Our last challenge is that we wanted our app to respond quickly. So what we had to do is we really had to push ourselves to apply and learn new JavaScript concepts so we can enable our code to limit the amount of API hits. However, there was one challenge that we could not overcome. I had to tell my grandma that this app could not be used on her flip phone. But ultimately, we created an app that allows you, as a user, not just to get from A to B, but allows you to start from A and chart your own route to B, while even having the added input of locals who have been there or former tourists. Because we want you to celebrate the journey as much as the destination. Because it's not about where you go, but what you do along the way. Thank you.